This is Van Electric Ghost, and this episode is Peg Gets Sexed Up, Miss Come to Love. And our character that we play, like a method actor, is Miss Josephine Electric, who is the lead singer of Van Electric Ghost. And in this episode, she's doing her sexed up ditties. She's always the kind of pushing the envelope. And so if you're offended by sexuality, probably don't listen. This is an explicit episode. It's been marked that way. So the first song, Miss Come to Love, is Josephine talking about her orgasmic nature of just pretty much letting it all hang out. It's like a sex scene from Studio 54. But she is just letting it all be the way it's going to be. And that is the nature of her character. She is a very sexual being, and that's what the place that she lives is between sex and romance, and then kind of alternative lifestyles as a dominatrix, lead singer, original riot girl, trash wave, princess, queen. She's everything you want her to be. And what basically the female side of my character, who's kind of really a sex addict. But when we get into the nature of the song, one of the cool tools we used is our Eurorack module for Make Noise, the Morphagene. And what we like to do is actually take songs that we've already written and then sample them and then use them rather than grabbing somebody else's sample. So we actually took a song that we wrote called IFS. Now, IFS, we won't get into it, but it's an older song that we wrote using our Juno GI and a Beat Step Pro from Arturia. And it was experimenting with what we could do with the beat with that machine. That was before they had chain patterns. You had to manually kind of take a project and bounce around the patterns in real time. And at that time, we used the Zoom R16 16-track recorder because we're a DAWless producer. And we were going through our SD cards, and we, because sometimes we have to reuse our cards, and we put everything into Landar or Beautiful Audio, and we have an archive. Sometimes we need to get more space, so we wipe one of our cards, and we're going through some of the tracks to make sure we had actually produced a lot of tracks. And we write pretty much every day. Sometimes we get ourselves a day off so we don't get carpal tunnel. But we found this song, and we hadn't named it, so we created a name for IFS. And then we decided, well, we're going to sample this. So we spent some time with our Morphagene sampler. The cool thing about that sampler, it's a Eurorack module. The interface is all like not per function. It's all like lights, and the colors mean different things. It can basically do time shifting. It can do, morphing. So in terms of time shifting, you can take part of the song from any point of the song and merge it with another part of the song. So you can take the middle of the song and end of the song and kind of have them merged and playing at the same time. You can slow it down. You can speed it up. You can take clips of it and splices and genes and mix it all up with speeds and time. So it's very powerful. And so we took the nature of IFS and changed it into kind of a loop. And then we actually took some portions of it, and with the actual knobber functions, you can go and zoom in at, like you do on a Moog or a mini Moog. You kind of play the ladder filter where you play the knobs on the Morphagene. We've been doing this for a while. If Love Has No Ceiling, Why's My Heart on the Floor is one of our first uses of the Morphagene on a record. It's out there right now. You can listen to that song on all the streaming services. That's one of our first uses of that device. Miss Come to Love is another use of it. It's taken basically the song structure and beat. The rhythm comes from the IFS song. And so that IFS song is the base of this song. And then later we we put a Moog grandmother over it to give it some additional capability. And we also used our System 1M from Roland to create some interesting kind of strange modulation, which is what we call when we do some kind of glitchy modular synth. It's run through the Arturia Beat Step Pro to create this strange modulation that we used. And it's a sexed up song. It's very interesting in what we did with the vocals too, because we're using the VT3. We've gone back to the VT3 because we like the scatter capability of the VT3. It is not polyphonic in the way the VT4 is, but it does have the interesting scatter. It's got a little bit of a difference when we use it. Because it's not polyphonic, it has a different tone. And so when Josephine's voice goes to it, you can tell it's a little, it sounds, it's basically what we were doing in 2017. We were using the VT3. In 2018, 2019, 2020, we were using the VT4. Sometimes we like to go back and forth because of certain capabilities of the device. And one of the other things is also because it's not battery powered. You can do a line in. We can also have Arturia running at the same time. One of the problems with the VT4 is battery operated, and sometimes if our batteries go down, then we can't power it. Because if we want to use the Arturia, we only have one live USB powered line on our rig from the System 1. The MX1 performance mixer, which is one thing we'd like to see if Roland would make a new version of that has more USB inputs and more powered inputs. That would be kind of cool. I think probably the Kai 1 could do that. So we might be looking into that. But the next song, Laying of the HANDZ, is another interesting track. We're going to play a little bit of it.
Laying of the hands, and you just can't. The laying of the hands, and you just can't. The laying of the hands, you just can't. But Jose can't.
What's interesting about this song is using the DFAM from Moog to create this percussive synthesis. It's not exactly drums; it's more like bass lines. And then on top of that, we're using the grandmother. And then we use this interesting capability of the grandmother to do FM synthesis on command with the modulation wheel. So we're also using the high pass filter and the low pass filter. Low pass filter comes on first, and then in series it goes to through control voltage to the high pass. Plus we're using the spring reverb and the sample and hold circuit. So we've got a lot of things wired up, and it has a very interesting kind of Public Enemy glitchy noise effect that we can do on command with the modulation wheel. So then you can actually utilize your FM synthesis capabilities of the grandmother. And this is the analog synth that can do FM, which is really cool. And we've been using that to a great effect. So if you like what we're doing, again, click the PayPal Me link on this episode. You can do a one-time donation, or you can click the Anchor FM link. If you become a subscriber, you could be at 99 cents for like a month or two and then cancel. That would be very appreciative because we're on lockdown like all the other artists. We can't do live shows in venues. We've been doing Twitch shows. So please check it out. And we'll talk to you later. This is Fam Electric Ghost signing off. Thank you.
Get lost art. You can't even get home. With mess, yeah, come to love. And you can't even get up. You're down to it, dark. And you never ever get hard. And you're well, a mess, come to love. And you can't have another block. She said that's not love. You can't can't come to love. You can't bust the nut. Oh, you can't come to fuck. Did you come to that drug? Is that your kind of love? I'm being direct with you. Hear the jokes they were ones to do. Don't you wanna be a dude? Don't you want a turbo screw? I'm being direct with you. You could be my dude. You don't know we could turbo screws. We could come to be loose. You're weird, must not come along. And she can't even get your heart. You know the time forgot. When you used to come alive. I guess you forgot. Miss Josie is being direct. I can see that you are a wreck. And you're scared of that little dad. You wanna be my little wretch. And Miss Josie being direct. Don't you want that little dad? Oh, you are my little wretch. Let's go somewhere and get wrecked. You're with me, so come around. You don't even get hard. You don't even wanna go that far. You don't even remember when you were hard. You lost art. Don't you dare do it in the dark. We'll build your lights on. And we'll get it on. And do it till it's all wrong. And we could do it in your hair song. The siren, come on. And you know that you done it wrong. Because we done it all night long. You don't even get done. You don't remember when you last come. You miss no kind of love. And she don't like it rough. And she got you on every kind of drug. And she told you not the kind of love. And she told you what to do is wrong. And she don't even want to get it on. Get it on to her. Do it wrong. 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 The lane